What's up, beloveds? I'm the shamanic high priestess and life consultant here at I Got Time. I want to talk to you about something that's been on my soul for a little bit, and I gotta get it out. It's 12:30 on my clock, 1, 2, 3. So period is as divine as it's gonna get. Okay, check it. Microdosing, ganja, things that come from the ground that we use in our spiritual practices and in our healing journeys. I want to talk about it. I want to say to you specifically, what I teach is authenticity and self-love, unconditional love from source. And I teach you specifically how to return back to yourself, period, with the need of nothing else except yourself. Ashe? I understand that yourself is already designed. Your cells are already designed to heal and regenerate. Your cells are already designed to transform, to transmute. You are already designed. Your consciousness, your mind already knows how to listen to you, although you may have somebody else's voice louder than yours because of how loud they were when you were in a very impressionable state, and you just forgot that you need to listen to you again. You probably got scared of listening to you because of how many times you got a whoop into some shit from listening to yourself. Ashe. Now, this conversation, so I want to say to you right now, it is phenomenal to use fungi and to use trees to get yourself to where you got to go. Things that come from the ground is great. I recommend, though, that you do not create a habit out of using that in order to always get to where you got to go. So if you're somebody who wants to do microdosing, for example, let yourself possibly start there to get your awakening and get to where you got to go. However, evolve, though, and ascend out of that to the point where, if you want to, this is your journey, to where you are the source. You are source. You don't need things to be happy. You don't need things to evolve, and that includes what's of the earth. A tree is of the earth. The fungi is of the earth. All of it is of the earth. And I'm really speaking this so passionately because myself for so long could be like, I'm just smoking weed. Like, I'm cool. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Until I realized that, no, it is a big of a deal because my whole purpose was to be authentically me. I wanted to wake up and just be joyous and just be happy because I am. And thankfully, I have gotten to that place where I don't need anything. I just am. I'm happy boots. Like, I've tended to my soul so much, and I tend to my soul so much that myself naturally has a lot of love for me. And I'm so very grateful that I can say that. However, that has not always been. And so there were moments that I will come across so many individuals and I'd be like, wow, I love your energy. I love how you vibe. And I'm cool. And then I learned that they're microdosing. And I'm like, oh, interesting. So like, how do you wake up regularly? And I start asking questions. And I'm like, oh, so you're not in this energy, just in this energy. And it would trip me up so many times because I'm like, damn, bitch, it's not that I'm comparing us, but bitch, I thought we were eye to eye, but the gag is that I ain't even had nothing yet, girl. And I'm like, bitch, I want to roll up. We could do a little tree moment, but I'm like, bitch, you already high. You already there. And then I realized that, oh my God, when I started to behave in that manner too, because I did the same thing, I started to realize that in order for me to tap into a version of my creativity, in order for me to tap into a version of my confidence, in order for me to tap into a version of my freedom, I always needed to have just a little puff of something, just a little pen, just a little this, just a little that. Let me have just a little piece of that. Let me just, and I always said, well, it's just a little bit. I'm microdosing. It's a little bit. So I should be all right. But then I realized, baby, I'm not really dealing with the pain that's inside because there's always a filter on top. There's always something making it just a little bit easier. So what I end up doing for myself is saying, well, my spirit was like, we gonna go sober. Like, we gonna go sober, no nothing. Just no nothing. No, not even a glass of wine, bitch. No nothing. And I'm like, all right, here we go. And I didn't think nothing of it. And ironically, after a while, I was like, oh, damn, I ain't smoked weed in a minute. Oh, damn, I ain't had shrooms in a minute. Okay, cool. Now, when I have those experiences, are they phenomenal? Yes, they are. They're enlightening. They're transformative. They're all these things. However, I understand that I get there without needing those things. And so now I'm at a place in my journey where I just don't want them. I just don't have a desire for them. I appreciate what they do. However, I understand as well that I could trust me too. Myself can be trusted to get me to where I gotta be. All I gotta do is just sit the fuck down, get out the way, and listen to me. And so I encourage you to continue your healing journey, continue your self-love journey, continue your transformative journey, continue your ascension journey. And at some point, if you desire, just know that you cannot have anything and still get to where you gotta be. Now, it may take some assistance and some support from the beginning. I'm just encouraging you, baby, not to have to stay there. Don't stay in the moment where it's just, I don't need it. If you don't need it, then why you want it so bad? If you don't need it, then why you gotta have it so bad? If you don't need it, then why after 7 days of you not having it, your creativity's a little off, your language is a little off, your energy's a little off, you kind of fucking up because you do need it. It's okay to say that you need it right now because there's things you don't want to face, and you only face it with the confidence that you have when you are the you that has those things. So just understand, beloved, there is a you that's able to exist without food and fucking water. There's a reason why you read about some of these ascended masters that went on these journeys where they fasted for 40 days and 40 nights and didn't have nothing to eat, nothing to drink, no nothing. And they just went ahead and do. There's moments where you will feel like you're going through a spiritual psychosis, and even then you still trust yourself and you say, I'm making it through whatever it is that I'm going through, and watch my faith in myself, the faith in my higher self, the faith in source that is within me, get me through whatever it is that I'm going through. And I'm going to continue to listen to myself. I will continue to trust myself. I will continue to value the voice that's inside of me, because I know that that's what guided me here in the first place, to where even the demons that show up, you say, fuck it, I'm going to listen to them too. Let me just see what the fuck is going on. What are they saying to me? Let me not try to decipher what they may be saying. Let me just sit here and just listen. And then let me get to the point where I'm just feeling. And then I'm here just being. And I'm like, oh, wow. I just needed to get out the way of everything that was just moving, that just needed to move. I realized that the blockages that I had were blockages because I was trying to control how they moved, and they already have a program, an innate one, and I already activate that by just speaking it into existence. And so then you get to a point where you say, damn, I'm free as a motherfucker because I don't need nothing. I can just be. Take whatever you want from me, boo. I get to still be me. I still have me. It's me that is the key. Not what I take, not what I have, not what I need to acquire, even if it's trees. Nah, it's just me. I can wake up and just go, is she? Maybe. Because I love me unapologetically, unconventionally, unconditionally. I love me. I'm looking up at the sky right now and it looks like a uterus, and it's giving me this symbol of life, and I feel that that's where I am right now. I am a symbol for life. I wake up joyous, happy, and in love with myself. I wake up and I trust myself. I wake up and I know that the day is phenomenal because I have myself. I wake up and I feel, and I'm empowered to feel because I trust that I am an alchemist who's already healed. I be simply, I do. I get to be simply, and my mission here is to continue assisting those who want to get into a space where they can authentically express all of themselves each and every day, with or without anything, baby. But most importantly, without. So that if they do have it and they want to, they know it's a joyous experience that they get to have, that it's not based off of need. Because even if you're doing it just a little bit, it still sometimes give addict. It still sometimes give addicted to it. Because there's something that you really want to feel and you only feel it with that thing. So you always say, well, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Well, because it's this and it's natural, it's okay. Is it though? If your intention is actually to get to a place where it is divinely coming from the source, you. Oh yeah, God put that on earth, sure. You too though. You too though. You too though. So if your breath can't get you there, if your breath, you're already here. You already got it. It's already on the inside of you. Have it because you want to. And you just fulfilling a desire. Not because you need to. Not because you need to. And that's for the girls that need that message. Because not everybody wants to be there, and that's cool. Do what you do. No criticism, boo. Do your thing. Live your motherfucking life, baby. Just for the girls who want to get there, just know that it's true. You can get there and not need nothing. Bitch, and that's on the motherfucking work that I put in. Amen. Listen to myself, and it worked.